everybody, it's time to get tactical and reach with some wizards. How you doing, Red?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Rifo?
I am melting.
Yes, a bit warm.
It's a bit warm, and we did some major walking today. So yeah, it's a bit melty. It's a bit melty. All right, let's see where we're up to. Okay. Do we do the leveling? Oh no, Dahl. We have to level up Dahl. Swap with objects. Telephasing.
What was telephasing again?
You can optionally pass through targets to charge at others behind them.
That was cool.
Or we can swap with objects.
Does it say what the objects...
You can also swap with any movable objects such as barrels or your riot block.
Okay. Does that include the turrets that can move?
I think so. All turrets can move, they're just turrets.
And we've pushed them out of windows before.
We have.
We haven't done anything with the block,
No.
but we also haven't used it much.
No. No, we haven't. Telephasing?
Yeah.
Or have we already done it? Oh, it looks like we've already done it. We have already done it. Cool. Okay.
Never mind.
Never mind. Moving on. Zan's brain. Oh, God, that night. No, not another one. Ah, poop. So we're doing this in Laburley. Odd choice. Brought you home, kid. Left when I was 7. I don't feel Labolian. Didn't grow up to be sandbagged in sandbagged black sites. That one. Well, maybe if you did, you'd have toughened up by now. Quieter than intended. I'm tough. Tough. You're broken, Veska. One little snafu and you fell apart. Now I'm here to pick up pieces. Look, what you really need is to kick some butt. Druid Mafia butt. Doesn't bring back my finest hour. That's why we're here. Face your fears. Clear your mind. Master the moment. You're a bad... Oh, forget it. I'm just going to say it. Badass Special Forces operative, and you were going to ice every mother fracker in that room. Non-lethally. Whatever. Breach. Okay. Let's go there. One down. What? Targets near a hostile on the last site. You will shoot them. Fires in outcome phase. Confused. So let's just do that again. Oh, he shot us.
Oh,
Well, that sucks.
that seems rude. Maybe you need to move to this side so he can't,
Yeah.
because that's rude.
I can't get there.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah, there is a table here. Yeah. Okay. That's annoying.
It is.
I am confused. I am so confused.
I'm not much more in.
You shoot that guy. And then take cover. Okay.
Okay.
That was the thing.
That was weird.
You won't believe this, but you shooting me while I shot some fake gangsters hasn't resolved my guilt complex. Yet. Takes time.
Yet.
Every steak takes a pounding to become its best. You know, that tenderizing meat off makes it softer, right? Shut up and take the brain peek at what we've got in store for you next. This looks like me. 4 of me. In my goth phase. Exactly. Shooting 4 of me in my goth phase is going to do it, you think? Ever since Jodiza, you've been afraid of doing the wrong thing. You've put up all these guardrails you won't let yourself cross. Represented by goth me casting predictive shot in all directions. See, you get it. I wouldn't go that far. It's time to face the most dangerous enemy, brother. Yourself. Looks trivial, though. Confidence, finally. So we're going to redeploy to there. He's going to send more in. That's not fair. False prophet. That was not the person I wanted you to shoot, but that's fine. Redeploy to there. Thanks. Reach. Go there. Oh, wow. I don't know why I did that. Killer instinct, baby. Okay.
Right. If they have any actions left,
Yeah.
they will shoot.
No, it's support, isn't it? So I move you to there. Yeah?
Yep.
Done.
Lovely.
That was so weird. All right, I've got to drink some carbonated soft drink right now. 1 second.
Rival forgot that walking around in the sun on a warm day means you need to hydrate.
I forgot that walking around on a warm day means that you get sunburn. I now have a lovely white mark on my wrist where my watch used to be. Speaking of which, I'm taking my watch off.
Rival was reminded about sunburn a few times.
Nag, nag, nag.
I wasn't the only one nagging.
Yeah, you weren't. I know. Feel like the trauma factor of shooting myself that many times might have distracted from tearing down my inhibitions. Man up, Zan. You'll have to do darker poop than that if you want to take on Liv. There are some lines we shouldn't cross, though, right? Not me. Be like me. Be free. It does sound appealing when you say using only one-syllable words. But, like, torture? Okay. Exactly. Not worth saying it if it won't fit on a bumper sticker. Is that a reliable test of solid life advice, though? See, you're worrying it. You're gonna break out. I've got to break you out of that. All right. It's a hellish maze of restricted inhibitions and paralyzing doubts in there. That checks out. So get your butt in there and let's rip it to shreds.
Arrowhide is good.
Arrowhide is good.
Arrowhide's joke is good.
Arrowhide's joke is good. Okay. Right, well, we're going to put you there. Oh, what? You take cover, because apparently Zan has this thing about shooting himself. Can't do that. I can get you though. Oh, and you did take someone out. Well, that's fun. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do now. I've got to block doors, obviously.
Yep.
Let's give it a go. Right, you take cover. You now go there. Seal the door. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Terminate. A single teammate perform 3 actions in 1 turn. Oh, we give him the speed boost thing. So if I do that and then time boost. How do I use it? Oh, you have to be in visual range, don't you?
Yes.
Darn it. Oops, did not mean to make that happen. Oh, EP. Right. You are not actually, like, predicted bolting someone, so that's cool. So we will just move you to there. Seal the door. Boom! I've got no idea. So, false prophet to there. Is it you? No, okay, cool. That won't work, so we're not going to use that one. Nah. That was so cool. Let's do that again.
That was cool.
You. We need to move you. Wait, you can't move? Well, that sucks. You go there. Because you can do that.
That was nicely done.
Jen! Sorry, Zan, but your evil twin sucks. We've got to put him through a window. We're just starting to work together. Listening to the woman makes you weak. Alright, yeah, we can punch him out. No fair! Oh, he's extra tall. How are you here? I was having a nightmare about sun bears and then I heard someone being mean to my friend. Damn it. No privacy settings on these things. I mean, I'm glad you're here, but I do not want you in some of my others. I'll teach you some mind guard charms after this, but we should focus on your poop first. Why is your dream clone such a jerk? Maybe he's how I imagine confidence. I think he might be my dad. It's possible he's the jerk within. I'm thinking number 3. But I'll go with number 2.
I mean, any of them are good.
Oh yeah, we'll go with that. Aerohide, did you know the A in Volvo stands for aerodynamic? That's a lie. Have you seen a Volvo?
Exactly. How many A's are in Volvo?
I can't do the spelling right now. I'm dehydrated and sunburnt.
None.
Cool.
There are no A's.
The stuff he said was not stuff I've thought. But sometimes bad people pressure you to be someone you're not, and you carry the other you in your head like a bad smell. Then when you're in a dark place, your brain kicks you and says, why aren't you that guy? I think he was that. Huh, that's fascinating. I don't have that. I have like 4 perfect gens in my head who've all picked their identity and are out there living their best lives. And my brain kicks me and says, why aren't you them? But it won't tell me which one or how. Anyway, guess that's more a me dream topic. We should be concerned that getting rid of him didn't wake you up. Oh, that's because he's back and enormous and in the next room. Ah, maybe your dream brain felt like this arc needed more of a climax. And let's not disappoint. Say what now?
This feels mean.
This feels absolutely bat my shiny metal butt.
Right. What grenades do we have? Because Gale grenade pushing those all away means that Zan can get in. Chain bolt works as well.
Yeah, chamber. We've only got one chamber. That's the problem.
Oh, he's also gonna shoot his own people.
Of course he is.
Cool.
Cool, 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 cool. That did not work the way I wanted to do. That actually kind of worked a bit better than I was expecting. Nope.
There's no windows.
No, the blue things. Here, these are windows.
Okay.
Take cover. Got him.
Hooray! Now it's just everyone else.
Oops.
Ah.
Actually, no. I want you, Zan, to move there. Then we'll use predictive. Cool. That's actually wrong as well.
False prophet's in the way.
Oh, we didn't even need to use the door.
Perfect.
Complete Zan's anxiety dream. When Zan's self-loathing became debilitating, Jen's friendship was a lifeline. It takes a trust that deep to fully unlock the power of another wizard's vessel. But when you do, it rewards our... It says, +3 knockback.
I love this game.
Okay. So, you want to talk about it? Yeah, we do. We want to talk about it. So, want to talk about it? Thanks for the assist. Never had a backup in self-hate dream before. that wasn't the first. It gets me when my emotional immune system is down, when it's busy with something else. You can't... your chat with Liv back in Kalan. Yeah. I'm just lost this time, Jen. I could barely cope when I thought I'd made the hard choice. How am I ever going to get past knowing I made the mother of all quack-ups instead? Dylan, you look amazing.
Daryl, and he does.
Daryl, you look amazing. I now want a cat that wears a witch's hat.
Of course.
Any chance it's not true? I think you were already coping with it. Yeah, let's try that. Nah. I knew it as soon as she said it. Saw it. It explains a lot too. Never sat right that I got a dishonorable discharge for following my orders to a T. I think you were already coping with it. Never understood why you were so cut up about that night. If you'd saved the hostage and Liv was the only briefly captured from her own mistake, why was it haunting you? Because, rhetorical, let me finish pop-psyching you, please. I think you were already carrying the weight of the truth. You just couldn't look at it right at yet. Well, it sure as hell got heavier when I found out. I'm sure. Just saying. Don't think your 2 years of pain were nothing. It's all progress. It's not all on you. What's that gross Navy saying you told me? It takes more than one... Yes, it does. And I can't say that. I can't even change it because...
I mean...
It is literally that saying.
It is literally that saying.
So if there are any children watching...
Stop.
Stop for this part. Don't read this. Right, graphic, but valid. Who else am I meant to blame for this? Liv, tactically. Liv as a leader. The guy who shot him. Look. Which one? Liv as a leader. Yeah?
Yeah.
How did we feel about the failure? Not an option. So when you're put in a situation where every option is some kind of failure and you've been trained not to accept either option. I'm a soldier then, I should be able to make my own decisions. For sure, but we're talking about factors. And an unhealthy aversion to disappointing Liv was a factor. You said Liv was off that night, and you warned her there was something fishy about that room. Was she careful? No. Were you? Yeah, I mean, as much as... Right, so Liv is the primary author of this becoming a crisis. Have you considered that some of the blame for the hostage's death might lie with the guy who shot the hostage in the head? Because if I was hired to solve this murder, it would take me about 12 seconds and your name wouldn't come up. I still have to bill for the full hour, though. My accountant says I can't round down anymore. He'd be alive if we hadn't been there. And that was your decision? No, but defense rests. Look, I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. You froze at a bad time to freeze. But the story you're telling yourself is that you walked into a picnic and got someone killed. And I'm saying you were thrown in the blender and you got out alive. You were able to save everyone else thrown in there with you. That's the extent of your own crime. I want to believe that. I'm trying to see it that way. But walking into a blender the size of a nation. And I don't know how to tell myself I'm not going to get you killed. Your team's a lot less cocky this time. You're not choosing this for us. You're an asset we need to win. Look at what we've already done. I like the middle one. Although the first one does work as well.
I like the middle one.
You kicked this off, but you followed my lead on investigation. You've listened to Doll when her objectives took priority, and now we're following the Moss plan. When you form a team, you let it be a team. If we win, it'll be because of that. And if we lose, then I guess toxic leadership is super effective, but it can still suck. I think just was a one-off. But even if it wasn't, having limitations doesn't mean you're broken. If it turns out your brain struggles with decisions, maybe get out of a tactical leadership game. But other than that, who cares? People are decisive when they care less about the consequences. If caring too much turns out to be a problem, you're doing all right. Thanks. I don't think I'll ever forgive myself as much as you do, but hearing it all helped. It's moving my baseline. From where I've been at, that's worth a lot. I like that.
I love these talks. For such a funny, irreverent game.
Yep. Yes, absolutely. Moving on. My sunburn's really coming out now. I've got a white stripe on my wrist, Red.
Have you?
There, I can see it.
Oh, I can see it.
It's massive.
I've got some moisturizer if you start peeling or anything.
Oh no, I'm definitely going to be using that before we go to bed tonight. Right, friends, excuse me if I'm buzzing, but I have a Medillion kid. But every Medillion kid dreams of sitting at the stone table someday. I dreamt of goring rabbits. All the same, please use coasters. All right, let's talk counter heist. We've let reactor believe we have the secret tunnels leading to the mines, so they'll send Bore down there to block them off. Assuming that play works, we still have 3 major problems left to solve. Which do I want to tackle first? Bore's not going to light up that mana vein just because we asked. How do we burn the mana stockpile in the vault? Let's figure out what to do about Liv. You guys figure the rest out. Tell me one day. I'm going to bed. I've got some thoughts, but you all know him better than me, so I'll put it to you first. Can we turn him? I could just put a gun to his head. We could take Liv down first. I can just stand near what you want him to burn. Can we turn him? I don't see it. Or he's not a zealot, but he's terrified of Kennedy. What if we could guarantee his safety? I'm going to sneeze.
Bless
Thanks.
you.
There's a joke here about a Brit being exposed to a moment of sunlight and getting sunburned. It's not a...
That's not a joke. That's true.
That is totally true. I just don't think he's rational that way. He's fear animal, not calculated. I smell it on him every time I'm canine. Logical armament don't cut through muscle that thick. Just put a gun to his head. His mask is surprisingly tough. I don't think the threat of one shot is going to make him compliant. So we beat him down first. Steady on, boy, he's alright. Anyway. It's a slim needle to thread. Weak enough to fear death, but sharp enough to cast fireworks. I'm also not wild about using pain and fear to control people. You know, if we can avoid it. It's not unworkable, but I don't love it for plan A. Take down Liv first. If step 1 of your plan is to take down Liv Kennedy, step 2 is fan fiction. Don't get me wrong. I take another whack at her, but I make a point not to underestimate the same mark twice. Agreed. Our highest risk objective. We can't let the rest of the plan presume its success. I could just stand near what you want him to burn. That could work. Is there a splash on his spell? A little, but dull. His fire's worse than it sounds. Your armor won't help. You'd pass out in seconds. Dahl shrugs. That's a fair point. We shouldn't throw our only armor at one thing it's weak to. Didn't hear any other volunteers. I mean, if you want him to burn someone we don't like, I go canine, he goes feral. Explain. My bite's worse than my bark. Makes anyone see red. If I turn him rabid, he'll torch his own mum if she gets too close. Interesting. But tactically, we have a lot more control over our own positioning than the enemies. Not necessarily. Everyone looks at Banks. Falling into Death's Door was educational. Did some experiments. Let's just say I can move anyone we liked anywhere. I can put a door. And you can put those in any wall. As long as I have a clear shot. Well, that makes putting a target in front of the vein significantly easier. It actually sounds workable. I want to grill you both on the nitty-gritty of those powers later, but I'm ready to call that a plan. We send Banks and Rion down to the mines. I don't need a lot of persuading to put a necromancer in the same room as the one guy we absolutely need alive. Okay. What's next?
Hey, Wolven.
Hey, Wolven. 12.5-hour workday on a Sunday. I'm beat, but my wallet is going to smile. How do we burn the mana stockpile? Let's figure out what to do about lives. Sorry. What were the options for mana vein again? So the stockpile's in the vault right above the mines. It's 300,000 kilos of triple density refined mana, enough to make a global superpower with reactors tech. If we win the war, beat Liv, and burn the mana vein, we can eventually destroy it ourselves. But given the stakes, we don't want the fate of the world riding on that string of long shots all landing. We've got a guy who can burn it in the building. Let's get it burned. Can we get Bori up to the vault? I think we've all covered the ways moving Bori last time in the last meeting. And the only one we liked took 24 hours and misinformation ploy. If we had any kind of time to clash with our first lie. Can we get the stockpile down to the mines? Not enough corridors, logistically. If we blew out... I've just realised they've put their pictures there.
They have.
I didn't realise that. If we blew out the floor? Interesting. It's not well supported. It's built over an old shaft, but the floor itself is sedenite. I've got no portable munitions that can punch through that. How thick is not thick? Less than half a meter. Jen? Oh, you want to try a roof breach? Elaborate. The breach spell we use on doors, with the right regens, is no reason it can't inscribe a bigger version on a roof or a floor and punch the whole thing out. What would you need? How much brimstone, stranglethorn, and snake blood do you have on hand? Our anarchist gets in tomorrow. I'll text her your requests. It's going to take like a fat adult python's worth of snake blood. She'll have the snake blood. Probably need some backup. Right. Tactical priorities. I need to get around the room fast to scribe the glyphs, and I can't afford to focus on combat. Mobility, support, and raw damage. Dahl, I'm in. For the highest playing meeting, we really breezed past how to get into the vault. We're expecting Reactor to lock down the mana. Vault pretty tight, but they never get bothered with the gold vault. They're not short of cash. But they don't know the two are connected. It's not on the blueprints. That's you're in. Alright, I think I can take it from there. Done. Jen, Dahl, sneak into the vault and blow the floor out. The mines team can take it out from there.
Oof. This is going to be a...
Yeah. What's next? Liv. Let's figure out what to do about Liv. You know better than anyone. What's our best shot? All of us at once. The only thing we haven't... It's the only thing we haven't tried. I'm open to that. We have to torch the mana first. Won't work. The minute she gets word of any of us on site, she'll be there to handle it personally. He's not...
Babe.
What?
Sorry, look at Banks. Everything was, you guys figure this out. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
She's looking so tired.
Yes, and so's Dahl.
Oh.
Can I go back to reading the script now? Thanks.
Yes.
She's not wrong. She didn't trust reactor grunts to handle anyone with craft. Well, I can't sign any version of this where torching the mana depends on beating Kennedy first. With the greatest respect, your history with her doesn't convince me you can win in that fight. That's fair, honestly. What about rank and file? Sheer numbers? Non-starter. Not like dropping pups in the like dropping pups in the wood chipper. Oh, that sounds terrible. Sure, it's a theoretical... I was reading that. There's a theoretical tonnage of bones that might actually jam it, but we're definitely looking for force depletion estimates that doesn't involve the phrase theoretical tonnage of bones.
Correct.
Brilliant. Could you get to her before the heist? How long do I got? Tonight? And where is she now? We don't know. How fast can she move? Starting to realize these questions are rhetorical. Check. Clocked it. I'm slick as the next person, but no person's that slick. I'm so glad I was able to say that. Any of yours have relevant craft moss? We've got a fireball guy. She'll dodge it. Case's skin like a tank. She'll blow past him. Miller can speak to cats. Situational at best. Baz can freeze time. Oh, hello. For everyone. What does that mean? Him too. So he can't do anything while time's frozen. Right. So in what sense is time frozen? We mean to circle back on that. Alright. Well, fascinating chat is to be had. There are some at some point, but it's not sounding like the live-killing type hyper-wizard we're after. Would it be fair to summarize the rest of your list in terms of original question as no? Not unfair. What about a distraction? You said she'll run to any of us when we show up, so what if we start with a decoy? The problem with a chronomancer is nothing distracts her for long. You might. What does that mean? Veska, she's got a block on you. She should have killed you 10 times over now, but she keeps stopping short. We've got history, but I think that rope runs out real fast if I get in her invasion gears. You vex her, mate. She talks like she's got something left to prove to you. No one knows what. If you push her buttons, jump some Barney, she ain't leaving. That ego fight to handle us randos. She's in it till she bodies you. Villains do love speeches. Is that really our strategy? He's actually on something. Conversation is the only thing she can't do instantly. Can't win an argument without waiting for a reply. And I still got blink charms left. The rest of us could blink in to back you up as soon as the man is torched. That's a yes from our 2 live experts, and it doesn't jeopardize the burn, so it's a yes from me. Zan, let's put you on the roof. First thing from the mines, once she shows, keep her talking, keep your pulse, and everyone else will blink in when they've done their jobs. You've got a chopper? Not that we can use for this. Can you blink up there? Not without a friendly to blink to, but you can use my broom. Can I? I mean, like, physically can I? We'll make it work. Talk to me later. Okay, this is going to get...
This is complicated.
This is just so... Oh, Banks is asleep.
Banks is asleep. Doggo is done.
You guys figure out the rest and tell me on the day I'm going to bed, or... You know, this might actually be a plan. I'm surprised as you are. Let's sleep on it before we get too excited. We might have just talked up too long, lost our minds. At last. Everyone got a perk point.
Oh, hot diggity dang.
Okay, Zan.
Talking.
Predicted bolt, we can give +1 damage. I think getting +1 damage for predicted bolt.
Yeah, I think so.
Loving that. Supporting fire to it, and then we've got 3 knockback. Jen. I think refreshing jolt. Once per turn, refresh your move after firing.
Yeah, because then if there's doors to do...
Yeah, she can run up to the door.
She can run, shoot, run.
Yes. Thanks. Unsteady on central target. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, that would give us 3 damage with the spectral skull.
That would be very handy. Are you using it?
We can use it, it's just it uses mana and action.
Yeah.
Problem is, I don't see the point in using any of the others.
No.
Maybe lightheaded.
What's the genius grant again?
Oh. If the protectee is an enemy or the victim is an ally, your use is refunded when the transfer happens.
I think that's more useful.
How? I'm never going to stop
Oh, that's true.
an attack on an enemy. Am I?
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Although, I might. I've just had a thought for that. I could put it onto an enemy. They're being protected, and the damage gets transferred to the boss.
Yes.
I'll take it. Doll. Telephasing. Sort with objects. I'm thinking telephasing.
Telephasing. That's what we were going to go for before.
And Ryan. One extra knockback per target. Quick spot. If you target a teammate, your action is refunded.
Okay, so if you move someone,
Yeah. You get your action back.
moving someone is a helpful thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Ooh, cheap viewers. Good banhammer on that.
Thanks.
Okay. Drop the stash.
I liked Zan's landing.
I didn't see Zan's landing. I'll have to watch it again.
Yeah.
Gold Vault. This should be an easy one. Just have to make sure no one hits the alarm. Intel didn't make it look like easy. Don't sweat it. I'll get you there. Okay, so... Oh, man. That's the door. Definitely got another person that's going to come in here and they're going to go for that. Oh, right. I have to do that. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah?
Yep.
We gotta be sneaky. Super sneaky. Do that. Right. Open door. I mean, I can charge there. Nope. That's fine. Okay, so we got rid of one. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Rival in 2 turns. Nope. Hi. Oh, damn it. Not quite in line.
Heck.
That didn't work. Oh, we never picked that up, did we?
What?
We never picked up the swap with people.
The swap with blocks? No.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. But that's going to hurt Dahl, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Survived.
Hooray!
Okay. Finish by the end, turn 3. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright. 4 glyphs, and I can do 4 glyphs. Can you do everything else? Trivial. That's one way of putting it. Oh boy, we've got one of those. And gun turrets. Welcome, Miss Kellen. Our final showdown. Oh. I don't have time for this, Steve. Oh, you have time to die. Doll. On it. Right, we do have people coming in, which is a problem. Ow, did not see that. Did not see that, or him.
Now we know.
And they've got one of those neutralizer things.
Oh, they do. Yay.
I can't get up there. That's a problem. This is an absolute beep.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Is that laptop?
Yeah,
Change the turrets.
I think so. Which is what I'm going for. No, it changes that.
Cool.
Which means that turret's still firing. That's the turret.
Yep.
I think I've screwed this up already.
Want to restart?
Don't even bother to take down Steve Clark. Inflict a total of 6 damage from enemies hitting your riot block. I think I'm going to have to, Red.
Okay.
Alright, let's restart level. Red, do you want to come around here for a second?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Let's make sure. Oh boy.
Right. So, in theory,
Yep.
Jen just needs to do the glyphs.
That's all.
That's all. So we need to protect her as she goes round.
Basically, yes.
Now, I assume she cannot do the glyph in the zone.
In this zone?
Yeah.
Not yet, no. We'd have to clear it. I would like to change that turret.
That would be great.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Alright. End turn.
Because we also have the thing where Jen fires, she can move again.
Yeah. If she uses a, whatchamacallit?
Yes.
And I can lock him back in there.
Yep.
I've got a feeling. Oh no, that's good. Oh no, the turret won't take him down. This is terrible. Alright, I'm going to go there. What? You didn't die that? This is not going well. Is it?
No, I think we might need another restart.
I forgot to put Jen down. There you go. Nope. He comes round. Red. This
Yeah.
is kicking my butt.
Okay, restart.
Anyone got any ideas? Oh, hang on.
There we go.
Whoops. Don't want to throw that. I don't have that. I need to get magic. Yeah, now get out. Okay. We do got that guy to kill, so...
Yep.
We've got big guy coming through. Oh, you just got completely ignored there, didn't you, bud?
He was out of the range.
Uh-oh. Got him. Steve's still alive. This might take a while, by the way.
Yep. That's fine.
Don't get me wrong, I'd like to get all these doors sealed.
I don't think that's a problem anymore.
I mean, we can try and take Steve out. It is merely Jen's thing not to do it.
Yeah. I think let's just get setting the glyphs.
That's the plan. Oops. Sorry, doll.
Then she can shoot it.
What?
I was going to say, she can shoot at Steve, get extra movement.
No, she can't. It's behind the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she can make it there, so we have to do this. Oh, beep. I was kind of hoping. This is so many more turns than probably they expected.
Yep.
Honestly, Steve, I'm kind of past this. I just used to kiss past what? I control the traffic. Okay, bye though.
Fair.
Move team members here to complete the objective. Oh, we're gonna have to wait. I can't get Dahl there.
Can Dale swap with Steve?
Don't know if Dahl's got the magic for it, but it's okay. I've got a plan. It is a fairly terrible plan. We're in the green zone.
Hooray!
So why can't I finish?
Detonate all the breaching cliffs
Where does it say that?
at the top.
Oh. Like that. Sorry. Oh, Red, come over here, will you? Inflict total 6 damage from enemies hitting your right block. We didn't even use the right block. Can you take care of that right now? Alright, and I'll respond to that immediately as well. But, yeah, if you can take care of that, Red. Alright. It smells like bleach and weed down here. Beryllium calcite. Loses the odor when it's refined into mana. Shame. It's a grower. Don't breathe it unless you want a surge of arcane power and bronchial problems for 6 to 9 months. Could go either way on that, if I'm honest. Oh, what? Turret control. That's a turret. That's a medic. That's a reactor chaser down forward. Blah, 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 blah. And we can't do anything. We're going to have to... Oh, this is terrible. Okay, breaching. Yeah, he's on the move already. Armor block 2 damage. Well, that freaking sucks. How about we go doggy on this thing? This is terrible. I don't think I've got this one right either. Use Death's Door to teleport bank at least 10 tiles. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So we got a big bad guy at the beginning. Oh. I'm really not sure about this, right? Yeah, but we're going to have to at least take some people out to get to the green zone. Who's hurting me?
Don't know.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Time to get old doggy on this thing. Oh, I ran there, didn't I? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Oh, you run through these, you get mana gained.
Oh, okay.
Why did you do that? That's just so mean. I wanted to turn that onto killing you. That's so mean, Red.
It isn't very nice.
Death's Floor? Oh, that's so fracking cool. Okay, restarting that. You don't need to,
Right.
you don't need to
Do
open
you want...
two death doors. You just need to set the thing as far as forward as possible.
Okay.
That is just ridiculously cool. Right, what were you saying, Red?
Tea? Snack?
I'm actually fading.
stop?
I want to have one more crack at this.
Okay.
But I am actually thinking about having to stop because I am fading so damn fast. Which is really annoying me. Death's Door. I can put the Death's Door all the way up there.
Yeah.
Where's the... Oh, I have to breach. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Nope, that didn't work. Did it?
Nope.
Although that movement thing is very, very cool.
The movement thing worked very well.
I think we're going to have to look at this one again for next week, Red.
Okie dokie.
Because we haven't even got past this one, and then we've got the big fight against Liv.
Yes. We ain't getting that done.
No, not tonight. This is very cool, but also very annoying.
More tactical breach wizards next week.
Yeah. I'm fading here so fast. I'm just trying to think how we're going to do this. I really think the biting to make them hurt their friends is important.
Yes.
But we've got so many new troops that are coming in all the time.
And they can't.
Oh, wait. No, it can't be that easy. It can't be that easy. It cannot be that easy. It cannot be that easy. Oh, he can't hide there. Okay, rewind.
Perfect. Yes, babe. It was that easy.
Can't be that easy.
Can. Was.
Oh my god, that was... I'm at the mother lotion right there. Alright, so you bite Bori, Bori takes aim at some goon. I move said goon to the vein. Vein gets caught in the fireball. That's my grasp of it, give or take. Too many moving parts for my taste. Speaking of, how are you going to move the goon? Death's door. Once I open one, I can dump anyone out of it now. Takes mana though, so save some dust for me. Remind me why you're biting him. One chomp will send him rabid. That way, the sucker who stands in front of the vein takes the fireball to the face. Doesn't have to be one of us. What's the plan if we can't get the goon in the wrong place? Last resort, you or Muggins has just got to stand there and bait out the shot. Bagsy, not me. How close to the vein does the shot have to land? Or is not a precision implement. As long as the chump's standing in front of it, it'll catch and we're good. Okay, this makes so much sense. This is how we're going to make. The traitor. Bad dog. Come on, Bori, mate. You know Liv's mad as a bag of spanners. You can still work away. I did. Then she killed you. He's got me there. This is pointless. Just turn him. No, I prefer not. Well, you've had the bark. That just leaves the bite. Okay, so... he's going to set fire to someone and we just need to door them to there, yeah?
Yeah.
Basically.
Basically.
Alright. Well... so that everyone knows, that's the plan for next week. I am exhausted. I'm so glad I got past that last place, though. But anyway, we've got Dave the Diver tomorrow. If you are a member, if you are not, then you'll get to see it sometime in the future. I'm not entirely sure when. But in the meantime, thank you very much for joining us. I'm just absolutely wrecked, so I'm going to go and get some sleep. Until next time, you lot take care of yourselves. We'll see you there, all right? Bye-bye.